welcome back to our channel. And maybe it's the same for you, like for us sometimes, that it's hard to cope with our children, and sometimes we feel like we're low on energy.
Maybe you also feel joyless, or you lose your temper more often than you would like. After working nearly 2 decades with families, and of course raising our own children, we realize a common tendency.
Yeah, that we often live in anticipation of better days in the future. However, these better days only come if we make changes today.
And we firmly believe, and this is a foundation that we have between us, that joy and hope accompanies the journey of raising our children.
But we need to go on a transformation that starts with us and spills onto our children.
It's a gradual process of intentional efforts. So let's look today at 4 ways that will help you on this journey.
Yeah, and number 1 being, God is our refuge.
While trying to rejuvenate ourselves with the good things of life, which is okay,
but it's never really lasting, our initial refuge and source of strength should be sought in God.
And we are reminded about this truth in Psalm 46, verse 1.
Where it's written, God, you're such a safe and powerful place to take refuge. You're a proven help in time of trouble.
And always available whenever I need you.
The quality time we have daily with God really makes all the difference.
Yeah, when I spend time with Him, I receive identity, I receive purpose, I feel fortified and strength in my daily life and who I am.
Yeah, and He promises that He gives us everything we need for that day. And number 2, a habit we should include in our daily life is to uncover root issues.
Yes, when we have tension, instead of treating only the symptoms, we should go and discover the root cause.
Consider this scenario. You're seeing that there's maybe an anger issue in you, and you're going to managing this symptom in only addressing the disobedience of your child, because after all, your anger is only because your child is disobedient.
However, your anger is maybe linked to something that happened in your childhood. For example, maybe your mom, she was prone to anger, or your dad will lose control in front of the family.
You might have not dealt with this issue, and we all understand, sometimes we're not even aware of it prior to kids, but it seems like kids bring the good and the ugly out in us. Exploring these root issues can be very time-consuming and intense.
Yeah, we've seen this in our own lives, and of course in many lives of the people we've guided through inner healing sessions.
Yeah, exactly. But be courageous and try it, because it leads to so much freedom.
So why don't you go on our website and book a session for you?
We'd love to be a part of your journey. Number 3, your well-being.
Yeah, allocating 15 to 30 minutes is not much for your self-care seems to be very daunting.
Exactly. We think we don't have time, especially with kids. However, we can't give our best to our children, to our family, if we don't take care of ourselves. Self-care absolutely transcends manicures, pedicures, or massages.
And adaptation is needed.
So what phase are you in? Be mindful of it, because if you have a baby, it will look very different than having teenagers.
And in any phase, don't forget, it's so important, do you have enough sleep?
Which sometimes looks difficult when you have a baby, but then just plan nap times during the day for yourself too.
How is your eating habit?
And are you exercising? And all of these support our overall well-being. Personally, for me, I had Saturday mornings off, and my amazing husband took care of the kids for me to have a couple of hours on my own. And number 4, the last one we're looking on today, is set clear expectations.
Be aware of your potential triggers.
Then develop proactive strategies to address them. For example, your child is struggling to get dressed every day for school on time. And do we have any moms or dads out there who understand the challenge? Instead of giving in as parents to the stress of time constraint, How about waking up 20 minutes earlier to be able to start the routine calmly?
So this approach simply avoids the stress of rushing, of stressing, of shouting. And by not being under pressure, you're actually setting some time apart to be able to teach your kid in a non-confrontational manner.
This proactive approach fosters a better learning environment and sets the stage for smoother interactions. We know that by creating these healthy habits, it will support you to be a calmer parent. If you found this video encouraging, join us weekly for practical and life-giving insights on this beautiful journey called parenthood. Until then, bye!